What's up guys, my name's SgtSizzles. I thought I would actually do a serious Joy Your Life for once, instead of being a troll or an asshole. But after this is over, most of you will think of me as more of an asshole than you thought. So let's start. My grandmother was Lebanese. She came to Trinidad, and my mother grew up in Trinidad, in a rough ghetto called South Belmont. My dad grew up in Ireland while the war was going on. My mother met my dad in Ireland one day while she was working there as a nurse, but instead of staying in Trinidad, which had high crime, or Ireland, which was at war, they came to England instead. After my mother came to England, she had me in a hospital. She told me I was the heaviest baby and that my first word was the F word. At the age of 13, I tried to get laid. I met an overweight girl named Lauren at the park. I fingered her in a bush while drinking vodka and Sprite, but she didn't enjoy it. At that precise moment, I found out that girls hated me. My mother was furious when I came home because Lauren told her dad what had happened. As time went on, things got even worse. When I was on the playground at school, my friend dared me to throw a brick at a priest's car. So I did. After I smashed the priest's windows out with the brick, my teachers dragged me out of the playground. My teacher asked me, "Why did you do that?" I replied, "Won't Jesus forgive me?" My mother later that day got a phone call from school, and yet again I was in trouble. At the age of 15, my friends and I would skip school to play World of Warcraft. We caused a lot of trouble, knocking on people's doors with our pants down, getting chased by teachers, chavs, police, construction workers, bin men, postmen, gangs, and even MILFs. That part I liked. Me and my friends caused so much trouble that we were known throughout our neighborhood as complete fucking assholes. We would drink vodka at the park, crash parties, get girls that were older than us, dance in the middle of the streets, play video games, but things took a turn for the worst. See, where I'm from, the kid in the schoolyard that doesn't want to fight always ends up with a black eye. The school I went to, you couldn't really be soft. Softness meant weakness, and weakness meant you got bullied. So when I would beat on someone for trying to test me, my mother would get mad because school would ring home, and this made me mad because Mum would start yelling at me. As year 11 came to an end, I couldn't really say goodbye to any of my school friends, mainly because I got kicked out all of my classes. So I had two choices now. I could go to college, or I could remain in sixth form. Needless to say, I was kicked out of sixth form. I then went on to college, and then got kicked out of college. My behaviour was always bad. I never liked authority telling me what to do. I always wanted to do what was fun. After I got kicked out of college, I found a job at a warehouse, but I ended up getting fired for eating chocolate bars and scanning the wrong items the whole time. After I got fired, I remembered when I was at school. I loved gaming and I loved to act. I loved to put on characters in order to get reactions out of people. At this point, I found a website called YouTube, where I could upload videos for the lulz. I decided to make a YouTube video called Ian McCarthy Dies of a Heart Attack. It was a video parody of a YouTuber who had challenged the Hodge twins. The Hodge twins ended up liking the video, and so did another YouTuber called Louis Marco, and within a day I had received 50,000 views and over 1,000 subscribers. The Hodge twins sent me an email telling me that I was really funny, and that I should upload more. But I ended up getting banned from YouTube shortly afterwards for uploading gay porn. I thought it would be funny to troll the subscribers, and it was, especially the hate comments. but I ended up getting banned. After I saw the video get so many hits, I thought to myself, maybe I could make a new YouTube channel, but this time not get banned. I thought to myself, what could be the most annoying name that people would hate? At that moment, SgtSizzles was born, and from then on, I started creating new videos. Starting with a game called Dota 2, which had just came out. Players would yell and scream at me just because I didn't know how to play. I would put on characters and test to see what would get a reaction and what wouldn't. Then I started recording. At the end of the year, Smosh Games would feature me in their Dota 2 honest game trailers that would hit 2 million views. Dendy would retweet me, and within a very short time, my subscribers would shoot up. And now I am more happier than ever, not because I have a bigger fan base, but because I still receive hate comments from people that believe that the characters that I portray are real, and this for me is a great feeling. When I was 5 years old, my mother always told me that happiness was the key to life. When I went to school, they asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up. I wrote down gamer. They told me I didn't understand the assignment, and I told them they didn't understand life.